All right, Russ, it is National Dog Day. Of course, I took my pup for a walk this morning, and we got stuck in so much rain. Someone was screaming from a car, "Run, run!" It wasn't good. But now it looks okay, just kind of hot and humid.
Did you say bad things about Betsy Kling when you heard this screaming?
I can't say. I can't say.
Okay, all right. Well, it's not her fault.
It's not. You're right.
Because she would tell you that. Am I right, Betsy?
You are completely right. I will say when I heard thunder as I was waking up, I was like, that's not mostly sunny. So yeah, a little bit of a switcheroo there. But certainly our hearts, our thoughts tonight are with the folks down in the Deep South on the Gulf Coast, from Houston all the way through Port Arthur and into portions of New Orleans. The Louisiana and Texas coastlines are going to be bearing the brunt of a massive storm. Category 4 Hurricane Laura continues to move to the northwest. We're going to split things up a little bit to give you better focus on not only the storm, but also our local forecast. Jason Fraser's been following the latest on the storm. He has an update right now. Jason?
Hey there, Betsy. Well, the National Hurricane Center called it unsurvivable storm surge that is expected along the Gulf Coast tonight. And part of the reason why is because some parts of the Gulf Coast could be seeing anywhere between 10 to 20-foot surges of waves. So that is a lot. You've also been hearing us talk a lot about the category of Hurricane Laura. So Hurricane Laura is called a Category 4 storm. Basically, what that means is it has winds anywhere between 130 to 156 miles per hour. And in order for these tropical systems to be called hurricanes, they need winds in excess of 74 miles per hour. So as you can see right there, the sustained winds are at 145 miles per hour. And according to the hurricane hunters, they have seen winds gusting all the way up to 175 miles per hour. So the eye of the storm is about 140 miles south of Lake Charles, Louisiana. It is expected to make landfall sometime here within the next 6 to about 12 hours and continue northward into northern Louisiana and then eventually into Arkansas before possibly moving eastward into Tennessee or even parts of, we'll call it West Virginia. Now, depending on the track of this system, sometime on Saturday, if it veers a little bit more westward and it takes that direction a little bit more northward later on, what could potentially end up happening is we could get some residual effects. We're not talking about hurricane force winds, but we are talking about a little bit more rain and a little bit more wind, kind of like what I call a classic rain shower or thunderstorm. So with what we can expect for our local weather tonight, including tomorrow, let's go back over to the Chief, Betsy Kling.
All right, well, we are going to keep an eye on our own forecast here locally, as of course, where our thoughts are farther south. Temperatures fade back into the 70s tonight. It's going to be muggy, everybody, but at least we will start to pick up a nice breeze. Radar is dry at this point. As I mentioned, it's muggy. It's still warm. Temperatures in the 80s. The storm system to the south is still 1,000+ miles away from the storm system that will be helping to guide its path as it starts to move northward. We have a frontal boundary that's draped here across the northern part of the U.S. That is going to be a force that helps to push down on Hurricane Laura as the storm starts to move north. That's why it's expected to take that hard right turn. If the front isn't strong enough or it gets hung up, we could start to see a little bit more impact here. National Design hour-by-hour forecast locally, we are clear here as we head through the night. Temperatures muggy in the morning. We're starting in the 70s. We'll have some clouds around. And then as that frontal system gets a little bit closer to us, we could get the squeeze play here. An isolated chance for rain tomorrow, not very much, but we will have better chances for rain and thunder coming in the forecast Friday and Saturday. Then things take a turn, and then we finally get a break from all this humidity. Universal Windows Direct Forecast has it right here. 90 with the pop-up shower chances tomorrow. Mid-80s with scattered rain and storms Friday. We're going to carry the rain threat into Saturday. Then we dry out and clear out for a very refreshing Sunday. Jimmy's up next with a look at sports.